Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jay and welcome to the channel and welcome back to Germany Emergent Biopark here in Jurassic World Evolution 2, where today we're going to be continuing our park with a build for there's 3 Tsukumas. Tsukumas, of course, one of my favorite dinosaurs in the game, one of my favorite dinosaurs in the first game, one of my favorites in this one. I can't believe it wasn't actually like technically a base game dinosaur in the last game. I believe it was one of the dinosaurs you got in the deluxe edition. I think you got like 5 additional dinosaurs with the deluxe one. But then again, even in this game, my personal favorite animal, the Attenborosaurus, is a deluxe edition one. So I guess that's how they justify the deluxeness, is because that's where you get these incredible animals. So that makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, Tsukumas, of course, one of my favorites from the first game, could not include it here. And it's going to be right underneath where the Tyrannosaurus habitat is because, of course, they lived in the same environment, the same time almost, and likely would have encountered each other to some extent. Probably didn't actually have much of a relationship in terms of predator-prey or anything like that because Tsukumas, of course, fed mostly on fish. If anything, they probably just kind of coexisted in a sort of, just in the same environment really without too much fuss. As you can see, I'm trying again to do the thing where I don't use a fence to completely cover the habitat, and instead I'm going to use lots of rocks and trees and stuff to kind of create a pseudo barrier that I hope works in the long term. We'll see. For now, I think it kinda does work. The Tyrannosaurus haven't escaped yet, so I think we're good for now. I want to say, by the way, thanks for all the comments in the previous episode. Got a few suggestions for what to name the park other than Germany Biopark. I think Mecklenburg was the consensus, but I decided, I'll just keep it as Germany so that, because I named every biopark after the map in the game that it's built on, so it's a bit easier, I guess, for people to quickly get an idea of where this is built on, so I think we'll stick with Germany Emergent Biopark for now, and I think that's fine. Also, of course, we got lots of name suggestions for the Tyrannosaurus, so once we head into the live portion today, we'll of course be naming the few of them. Plus, we are including a few Nigersaurs as well into the Tyrannosaurus habitat, I believe 2 of them. Gosh, the new species viewer is a lifesaver. Like, instead of having to spend instead of having to kind of juggle the skin picker inside the hatchery where it's like you can't tell what color it's going to be and stuff, you can just go to the species viewer in the main menu, try out a bunch of options to see what you like. That's what I did with the Tsukumas here as well. I ended up choosing some pretty cool red and yellow skins, which is really not a usual thing for me. With Tsukumas, I tend to stick towards the greens, blues, that kind of field, because of course the original color for the Tsukumas was this really nice dark blue with these beautiful yellow spots all over it, which I really like, but I never tend to stray too far from that, so I thought let's try some colors which I really don't often go for, and I really never go for like reds and yellows, so why not, I thought, and it ends up looking pretty cool. I really like how they look. They're very unique, I think. But yeah, here of course you can see me start to struggle with the idea of how I'm gonna do this barrier thing. I think I just kind of plop down a whole bunch of rocks. It kind of starts looking a bit messy, not gonna lie, so I might eventually come back and redo some of this stuff. I like the rocks, but I think there's too many of them, or I don't know. I might come back and have another look at this and see what I can do. It works though, like in principle the Tsukumas don't seem to be able to escape, and once they've built their territory, it never really seems to actually go past any of the pseudo barriers I made. I end up using these planters as well to create like a guest barrier, so to speak, and I think it ends up looking quite nice. I wish the new planters that we got, the rectangular ones, actually look really good, but the problem with those is that their hitboxes actually don't allow them to be placed very close to each other, which is a bit of a shame because it would be really nice if they could be placed close together. Here I won't go with the what am I talking about? Here I try to put the fence up a little bit further up so that I don't have as much ground to cover with the rocks and stuff. Again, I'm starting to think this kind of technique gets a little bit messy, so I might not do as much of this going forward, but we'll really see how it goes. I might revert to my old go-to tactic was to just hide the fences behind lots and lots of tree cover, so that might just be what we end up doing. It's something I haven't done here as much, and I definitely didn't do it as much in the previous build as well in Yosemite. But that's because the Yosemite foliage, really, it's hard to hide the fences behind it. I think here in the temperate biome, the foliage does hide the fences a bit better, so they'll probably go back to that way of hiding the fences. And just as you can see on screen there, we actually got our first world event. I forgot I had those turned on, and I ended up leaving that one because I didn't really want to go and capture Conflict Nathus at that point. But it's nice to know that the world events are on, because hopefully they happen more in the future, and then it'll kind of give us more incentive to go and capture the odd dinosaur here and there and build a habitat for those, rather than us having to think of specific dinosaurs. We are given them, and that's a bit more of a challenge, I think, which will be quite cool. So looking forward to hopefully more of those turning up. But yeah, again with the rocks, lots and lots of rock work. And as I keep going, I think we end up actually successfully blocking them in, the Tsukumas. So yeah, this one works out fine, but definitely a technique that I'll be using a little bit less of going forward. Hopefully I'm gonna as well continue with the Camp Cretaceous dinosaurs going forward. We did the Tyrannosaurus, of course, at first, and it's brilliant. I would like to do a Kentrosaurus habitat as well. And I think I would like to use the new Carnotaurus skin. What else? There's a couple other things I would like to introduce. But yeah, for now, of course, we got the Tyrannosaurus, and maybe I'll try and do Kentrosaurus next episode. But yeah, leave any more suggestions down in the comments as well. More than happy to read them and see, what we can do. I'm also thinking, in terms of lagoons and aviaries, I would love to hear your thoughts into where we should position them. Because I'm always thinking okay, the lagoons, we'll put them right by the beach because that would look pretty cool, but I don't know. Is that something we should do? Should we keep them higher up here? I don't know. We'll have to see what ends up looking nice, but more than happy to hear your thoughts as well and see what you think would look nice. For the habitat itself for the Tsukumas here, lots of water, of course, because these guys are fish eaters and likely lived in somewhat swampy or coastal environments. And put in the actual fish feeders as well in there, and they look so cool drinking from it. I really love seeing them, not drinking from it, sorry, catching the fish from it. They look really cool. Someone on the subreddit for Jurassic World Evolution pointed out that the Tsukumas actually lies on the ground when it drinks water, which is so cute. The Tsukumas has amazing animations in this game. The social interaction is adorable because they kind of boop snouts against each other. And it's really quite cool. It reminds me of so much of certain birds and stuff like that, and you can tell the animators have really looked at animal behaviors and what animals do when they interact with each other socially, and come up with some really, really good realistic looking behaviors. Here I'm changing some of the colors of the buildings and stuff. Someone suggested a nice soft blue, which looks really nice there. I gotta give you credit. I can't remember who suggested, sorry, but thank you so much. If I see that again while I'm doing the live play, I'll definitely credit you. Just filling up this plaza here with some tables. I love the new tree planters that we can put on the path. So good, just makes it look a lot more realistic. I tried to put some lights here, and I will do in a second, but I might remove them later depending on how I feel when I get back into the game for the live play. But yeah, that is it for the time-lapse portion, so I will see you all in the game in just a second. See you then. Okay, so here we are in the game, and as you can see, this is our new Tsukumas habitat. There's the few of them wandering about, having a meal. Let's actually quickly have a look at them. Oh, there you go, you got a fish. Oh, gorgeous. I love these Tsukumas, they are beautiful. I really hope we can capture... Oh, and they look actually really good in the skin. There's 3 skins here, actually, because they look quite similar, and it just shows, I think it helps to convey the idea of, slight variations in color between the individuals. These two, especially, I think, really show it well. There's the darker one, I think, over there, and this is what I would probably assume to be either a male or female variant, to show some dimorphism. But yeah, they are so... Oh, I love how they sit. So cute. But they must be, I think, easily one of the most accurate dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution. Just really well proportioned, really vertical as well. Sorry, really parallel to the ground. And some of them, obviously have that little bit of that kind of almost kangaroo posture. Oh, the colors are great, just like easily one of the best. Let's see if they do the thing. Are they gonna do the social interaction? No, seems like they all headed to the water. Maybe I can see them drink, that'd be cool. Not really sure what they're doing, they're just walking. Beautiful. I love that they all follow each other. Herding behavior has improved so much since the start of the first game. I know they introduced herding in the first game, but like in this game it's really, really clear when dinosaurs herd together, and it looks really cool. They're so cool. Gosh, please don't escape. There's only Rockstar blocking your escape, really. You could just walk out, but please don't do that. It's cool when seeing them come all the way up here, actually. You can see them from the path over here. Let's plop myself down and have a look from the path. Let's hide the UI as well. Oh! That can't be, God, that cannot be safe. With their long, thin snout, they could just, like, pluck up a person from outside the fence. I really want to see one of them, like, drink water, because I saw that thing on the forum, and now I really want to see it in, like, in action. Let's watch this one catch fish. There you go. Oh, nice. Okay, tell you what, while they were off doing the thing, let's name some dinosaurs. So, like I said, I did suggest, you guys all suggest just 1 or 2 names, and, thankfully all of you did, which is really great. So I'm gonna kind of just name them as I see the names, so that it's kind of fair. Of course, because a lot of you did suggest them, we can't name all of them, but I'll try and name as many as I can. So first off, we have Hydroraptor suggesting Sekhmet, which is an Egyptian god, which is really, really good suggestion, of course, because Tyrannosaurus is from North Africa, if I'm correct, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is a North African dinosaur. Let's see. New Age 374 suggests Soren for an Tyrannosaurus, very nice name. Quite like the name Soren myself. Who else is next? Elma Bonya, I think I'm pronouncing the name right, I'm sorry if I'm not, suggests the name Duck Tip, which is very cute because of course they're duck build, and they do look a little bit more like ducks in this particular variant than the original. And Arthur Morgan suggested Felipe being the name of the person who discovered it, so that's pretty cool. You also suggested Cameroon as the location, so I'm going to put that too because that really fits, I think, with the theme. Who else do we get? Oh, it was Caleb who suggested the soft blue for the building, so thank you for that. It really looks nice. Great suggestion. Keo Star suggests Choco Milk, which is an adorable name for an Tyrannosaurus. I honestly am a big fan of Choco Milk myself. A Megalosaurus suggests naming one Ollie, though I think we're out of Tyrannosaurus, but we do have Nigersaurus, so Ollie. Ollie's also the name of a friend of mine, actually. And Rick suggests Urano or Urano for an Tyrannosaurus. Unfortunately, of course, we ran out of Tyrannosaurus. Hopefully you can suggest something else for one of our other dinosaurs, Nick. Christoph has a couple names, Huford and Clifford. Let's do one of the Nigersaurs as Clifford. I think that works well as the fact that we live, well, our park is being built right near some cliffs. Thank you for all your suggestions, everyone. I know there's a few others that we missed out, which were really nice as well. Wildfire suggested Golduck, Matt suggested Ducky, I believe, and the Wii Actual suggested Zosimus as well, which is very cool. Again, feel free to either suggest names for other dinosaurs, or just suggest the same names for different species, or new names for different species. It's entirely up to you. But again, try and limit them to 1 or 2 names per person, just so that we can get as many people's names in as possible. But yeah, that's our Nigersaurus as well, by the way. I think they look really good in here. I really like their skins. Let's go right up to them. Gosh, you do forget how small they are for sauropods. Like, they're still big animals. Like, this is the size of like a hippo. But for a sauropod, of course, it's tiny. I love them. They're beautiful. They're so well designed, you know. Like, these are... The Nigersaurus is probably one of the better DLC dinosaurs that came out in the last game. Oh my god, its tongue! That is so cute! It's like... I didn't even know it did that. It's lapping up water like a little dog. It's so cute. Let's have a look at the other one, which is running away very quickly. Come back! It's so wide too on the back. Just such unique animals. I like this one too. It's a nice sandy color. Very cool. I don't know why you ended up all the way here in the corner. Go back over there. Go hang out with your friend. And then of course we have the Arnosaurus. Let's go have a look at our Tsukumas from a first person kind of view. I'm not sure how we're gonna get in there. Let's see if we can sneak in through the rocks here. Gosh, look at these three. Color coordinated. It reminds me of that meme with that one guy in the white shirt, but he's got like a bunch of bodyguards. Is that a meme? I have a vague memory of something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we kind of made it into the Tsukuma's habitat, did we? I think we're stuck. I did not know. Oh, we're not stuck. And we made it in. Oh, no we didn't. There's some rocks there. Well, I guess this means that the Tsukumas can't get out, which is a good sign. Now we made it in. Oh look, they're doing the social interact. Oh no, they're not. They're very close to doing it, but they did not do it. Now this is a lot more imposing, I think, with the height of the Tsukumas next to, like, from what we're viewing at person height. That's a lot more imposing, I think. Really cool though. I love seeing them from this angle, like as a person. From a person. What am I talking about? From a first person view. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, they look great. Absolutely stunning features here. I wish we could catch the social animation. I don't think we're going to see it right now, but if I see it, I'll put it in the cinematics, of course. And actually, just while we're here, I'm going to put in one of these here because I forgot to put this in. And we're going to assign a ranger team to it. And because we assigned a ranger team, I should put in a gate that's a bit more accessible for them. Because right now, none of these gates are particularly accessible. This one will be, though. There we go. That should be okay. Yeah, this should be fine now. And just to double check these, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of how these lights look. They're not awful. I'm going to remove these ones down the middle here, actually. Just, I don't think they're super necessary. Is that better? Yeah, a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is put a planter here, I think. Planter, a circular. The circular planters are a bit more versatile in where you can put them. The square ones are cool too, but you'd have to put them against a line, like against a flat surface, basically, to make it look quite good. But yeah, that's it for the park so far. Hope you guys have enjoyed that video. Do let me know what you think in the comments down below. We need names for 3 Tsukumases, and I think all the dinosaurs in here are named now. So yeah, 3 Tsukumases, please, and yeah, let me know what you want to see next episode. I think we're going to go with the Kentrosaurus habitat. And if we're doing Kentrosaurus, you know, it's another African dinosaur as well, so we can probably put it down here somewhere. And maybe have this entire, like, this area over here, or the starting area here be, like, for African species. And then we can go into other continents, maybe like a North America. I don't know, we always do a very large North American Jurassic section, so maybe we'll skip that this time. But then maybe we can try, like, South America, for example. We could have a South American section with like Dreadnoughtus, Carnotaurus. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then of course, I cannot wait to build on the beach over here. This is going to be so cool. I love this water texture here. I don't know how they did that, but it's really, really cool. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching this episode, everyone. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Do like the video if you did like it. Do subscribe for more Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!